magical people, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Yasmin. I know. For those of you who do not know, I'm gonna introduce myself twice. My name is Yasmin. um, I have not been uploading videos very consistently. I'm trying to work on that. Do not come for me. So yeah, go ahead before we even get started. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment to let me know you're here, and let me know where you're from. So yeah, let's get into it. So I guess I don't know if I'm gonna like go in order and be like, okay, so today's topic. I want to talk about the struggles of being consistent when you have ADHD. And living in a world full of distractions. This shit has been one of the most difficult things I've ever had to deal with. Especially doing some of the research that I've done here recently with some of the symptoms of having ADHD. It's been very eye-opening, saddening, and yet oddly refreshing. Like, okay, now I know at least I have some sort of like guide to go from, or like starting point to go from, where I can figure out how to set up systems for myself so that I can, I don't know, change my life, because that's something I want to work on. I don't want to keep living my life just doing the same things over and over again. Because if anyone who does have ADHD understands that monotony is like the worst. It's the worst. You get bored so easily, and I want zero words in it. So I watched a video on Facebook. I can't remember the guy's name. He was a Marine, and he was talking about how a sign of, I can't remember what the fuck it was. A good way to work on consistency is, first thing is when you wake up in the morning to make your bed. Now, listen, there are some people out there in the world that are really great at doing this, and I know it seems like something simple, but listen, our lives are very different. The way our brains are wired are very different. So, you make your bed every morning, that's great, awesome. However, I do not. But I've been doing that the past 2 weeks. I think there was maybe one day where I forgot, and I kind of like beat myself up about it, which is kind of why I don't like having routines, is because anytime that I mess up on that routine, I like beat myself up severely in my head and like make myself feel like the worst. That's also something I'm working on, but that's for another video. So, being consistent, trying to work on building, setting up better systems and routines for myself. And listen, I gotta take baby steps, even though I be beat myself up about that, about having to take baby steps. But listen, everyone has their own journey. Everyone is on their own path. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, see, I did that reference to one of my songs. It's on Spotify if you guys want to go listen. Anywho, so yeah, I feel like it seems so small, but I don't think that I can do a bunch of things or start a bunch of new things all at once without feeling like at some point I get burnt out. And I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but this is my experience here. And I'm hoping that whoever's watching this, you know, you get it. You get it. So that's one thing. Another thing that I'm trying to work on, getting back into the routine of actually waking up at a decent time, because my sleep schedule's everywhere. My insomnia be kicking my ass sometimes, and I just be like, I don't. Early who? What is that? Early bird catches a worm. What? Where do they do that? Who? Early. I could be dead ass having to get up and go to work at 8 o'clock in the morning, knowing it's gonna take me an hour to get to work, and still be up till 5 o'clock in the morning, running off an hour and a half of sleep while I'm at work. Somehow I manage to function. I don't fucking know. I do it. Is it healthy? Probably not. But the morning routine, trying to like making myself wake up, sometimes it just don't work. But I want to. I want to be that person who gets up at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning and has the morning and gets to has the morning to what I don't know, fucking meditate, stretch. Some days I'm lucky and I'm actually can do it. Other days it not so much. It's actually most days it's not so much. But I'm working on it. It is really a goal that I want to accomplish. I want that to be a thing that's set for myself. I want my body at some point to naturally just kind of 6:45 hits, I'm up. Or I'm just waking up so that by the time 7 o'clock rolls around, I'm out of the bed. That's the thing that I do definitely want. I want to be able to have that routine for myself so that I can just ground my energy and be prepared for my day. Because I want to do more with my life than just work the regular schmegular job that I'm working right now. But listen, God bless to that job because it's been keeping the kid afloat. But at the same time, the creative mind that I have is losing her shit because we're just doing the same thing over and over again. I be trying different things and sometimes the stuff don't work out. I don't believe that I'm a failure. It's just some things just don't work out. And I just got to keep trying until something works. Is this what life is supposed to be like? Am I doing it right? And if someone is who's doing it right, do they feel like they're doing their life right? Because you can have everything that you want and still not be happy. I feel like I mind fucked myself for like 2.5 seconds, but it's okay. I guess it's good to have a good solid head on your shoulders and figure out what actually makes you happy before you get everything that you want out of life so that you can appreciate it, so that you're not suffering the process of you like living your life and having everything that you wanted. And then hopefully when you get to that point, you don't regret it because then you realize, hey, the life I thought I wanted is not really what I want. I hope that doesn't happen to me. I hope. I try to be as mindful as I possibly can on a day-to-day basis and have good intention with everything that I do. But I've also learned in the process of just going after my goals and dreams that there's two sides to everything. So there's suffering on the side of like you living a life where you don't feel like you are walking in your purpose. You don't feel like you're doing what you want to do with your life. But then there's suffering on the other side where sacrifices have to be made. Like, yes, you are living your dreams, but the regular schmegular life you had before, you can't just go out and do normal shit that you would normally do. So no. I guess you kind of have to pick and choose what kind of suffering you want to go through. What's worth giving your all to and what isn't. And don't let complacency take over your life because it can, and it's very easy. I feel like sometimes I recognize that within myself, and that's why I beat myself up. But then I gotta remember I gotta not be so hard on myself and actually come up with solutions to my problems. Also, I'm actually really thankful. I'm not thankful for the sirens though. But I am thankful for everything that I've gone through because it's definitely made me the person I am today. Listen, I'm changing my life, people. I hope you guys are ready for the ride. Hope you guys want to come along for the ride. As I'm gonna say all this, I am changing my life. Listen, go follow me on Spotify. Go listen to me on Pandora. Go buy my music on Apple Music. Buy my merch on protectyourcrown.com. I got t-shirts, I got earrings, everything. Not everything. It's just mainly clothing, like one accessory right now. But we're building, guys. We're building, and it's gonna be great. Okay. thanks for sticking around for my chaotic video. Hopefully I get better at this the longer that I do it. And I don't know if I'm necessarily going to do videos where I'm always just talking, because I do sing, obviously. I said from a couple seconds ago. So I'll probably like switching in and out between doing cover videos and acoustic sets of my own songs, and doing videos of where I'm just kind of posting my thoughts. So yeah, shout out to you guys who've lasted this long. Thank you for sticking around and watching Little On Me. And be blessed, guys. Love you.